Greetings, Cancer, and welcome to your reading for the week of July 3rd to July 9th, 2017. The energy that I'm feeling for you is that I do feel like your home relationships are very important. Something's going on, either like with a marital partner, with a spouse, some kind of relationship partner. I feel like you feel stuck as to what to do with what I said without. Maybe this person left is the kind of feeling that I get. So it could be a relationship partner, it could be like a spouse or of any kind, it could be a friend. Somebody left a friendship, you left a friendship, but whatever it is that's going on, like it has to do with I do feel like it could even have to do with someone's it could be like a family situation, like someone had a family situation and they had to leave work, and you're having to communicate with that issue to like your work environment is what it feels like. So it's like you're leaving like a person, a group of people, or vice versa wise, or you're leaving your job to go see family is the kind of feeling that I'm getting. Okay. But there may be family issues that need to be family conversations that need to be had is the kind of feeling that I'm getting, that you were hoping or you tried to hide from, that you wouldn't have to discuss. I feel like you tried to go about life and just deal without having to see these issues again, or you are just hoping that they wouldn't come back up to the surface again. But you connect that to whatever that applies, however that applies to you. Okay, so the sign of Cancer for the week of July 3rd to July 9th, 2017. Okay, so the first card that's coming up is the sign of Aquarius. So you may be dealing with an Aquarius, or you are good at what you do at work. It could be you having to defend these views, whatever kind of job you have, to your family, to your friends. It could be like maybe you had a partnership with this. It doesn't have to be an Aquarius person. Maybe you had some kind of partnership with someone, and they decided that they didn't want to work with you anymore, or you did. It's the kind of feeling that I'm getting, like they kind of just like, I don't want to deal, I don't really want to be in this anymore, is the kind of vibe that I'm getting. So that could be a relationship. It could be a marriage, just a regular partnership at work. Yansa is the next card that's coming up. So it does seem like to me like you were kind of left hanging as to what to do after this person left. So if they left the job environment, they kind of left because they didn't have a lot of skills. So it kind of like it came up to your, it kind of like came up to your attention as to like what to do. Or it's not that they didn't have a lot of skill, I just feel like you were worried about someone else's shine being stolen, yours if that's the case, or theirs, or they were worried about that, but they found something else that work wise, they found something else that was making them happy. So it could be you left the job because you weren't happy with it, is the kind of feeling that I get, because of people, you didn't like the vibes that people were giving you, is the kind of feeling that I'm getting here. Okay, so either could be like a job that, not a job, a boss that was, I'm getting like begging for attention. So like maybe you feel like someone is begging for attention, like there was some kind of situation, like this doesn't have to be the sign of Aquarius. It could be a person that you feel like this person is begging for attention, whatever that means. But it could be someone that you're attached to and like they left because they wanted attention from you. That could also be another situation that's going on. But because they weren't getting it, that's why they left. So it could be a relationship, could be a job that you weren't putting a lot of effort into or care into, a person, and they left. I'm getting even like a sister vibe. So if you were living with your sister, and she finally got her life together, she's gone, or she's leaving this week, is what it seems like. She's packing her stuff up together and she's leaving, and it's like you're happy about it. You don't have to like watch over her anymore, worry about her, if that is the case. Or you are that sister to somebody that to this man, and like you were living together. Or if I'm gonna say that, maybe you were living with a man that was a man that was into men. It could be like you were living with someone who was kind of like in the closet. They weren't really saying like how they felt. They weren't expressing to you what they felt, like in terms of like who they really were. And like you feel like maybe like you're finding out that your partner isn't a heterosexual they're not heterosexual, is what it feels like. I'm getting like you kind of thought that your partner was heterosexual, and it's kind of like on the side they're like into men, or on the side they're into women, whatever the case may be there, and you're kind of like you're like, what the hell is going on here? Like, you're confused by it. And it's like, they either told you, okay, babe, I'm into this. I know that this is going to be hard for us to go through, but I'm telling you for real that I'm telling you that I'm into men, or I'm telling you that I'm into women. So some serious back-breaking confessions are going on here from this other individual is what I'm getting. Next card is Fairies and Sifts. Fairies and Sifts has to do with your creativity. And I do feel like maybe you feel like maybe someone was creative as to how they revealed themselves to you, or to how you did this. And this could be you revealing like who you truly are. If you're coming out, you're telling people who you really are. Maybe you feel like, if you're a woman, maybe you just feel like men aren't just really working for you anymore, and you want to go to women. Or if you're a man, yeah, I don't really feel so much more the man necessarily, but I feel like if you're a female, if this is a male, you're in touch with your feminine side. If you are a female, it could be like you're opening up. In that case, like you're exposing what you really feel. Like if you are bisexual, if that's the case, okay? And people may be like, what the hell, you know what I mean? But if it's your partner, I was getting like, it's either you're coming out, your partner's coming out, and it can come to a bit of a shock. It could be like maybe your partner is like real well known, or you are, and like they're coming out, and you're like, what is going to become of our, what is going to become of the image that we created, basically. So, people can be like that. If this is like your relationship, people are like, you're like, what is going to become of our image that we like portray to people? People think that we're a straight couple. What is going to go down here? So it could literally be like a transsexual, a trans relationship, or a hetero and lesbian, gay, bisexual. There's something very strongly like that going on here. So you're finding this out about your partner. You're coming out, whatever the case may be. It could even be like this is in your work environment where someone is coming out to you, and it's like they need a shoulder to cry on. Maybe something happened to them. They may have been hurt in some way. Like they may have like somebody tried to attack them or something. That could also be a situation, because like in New York, they say in the life, if you are like a man into men, or bisexual, trans, whatever the case, it may be like they're communicating, with you as like, I got hurt because, somebody said that this happened, I revealed myself to people. And it's like, that could also be another situation. If it's a child, if you are older and you're dealing with a child that's coming out, that could also be a possibility as well. And you're trying to figure out what to do with the child. You're kind of shocked by what the child is revealing to you. It could be a teenage child revealing something to you about like their sexuality. And it's like a lot of sexuality discovering is basically what's going on here for you, Cancer. 9 of Fire is the next card that's coming up. So it does seem like to me like you needed some time from introspection, especially if it was your partner dealing with something. I'm getting like, if it's not like a sexuality kind of situation is what's going on here. There's some kind of insecurity. So there's like financial insecurity is what's going on. It could be like maybe somebody is very prideful, or someone is was trying to put themselves on the top, is what it feels like, whether that be in a work environment, whether that be to just be on top, whether that to be against someone, revenge, whatever the case may be. Somebody tried to prove people wrong, whatever the case may be here with this kind of energy. And it's like, you don't agree with that. You don't agree with what they're doing. You don't, if you're doing that, then I don't know, that may be your way of trying to get someone back. Like you're trying to do something to get someone back. You're trying to get somebody's attention. You're just hoping, I'm getting like, you're just hoping that someone will come to their senses into terms of this could be like their sexuality. Like you're not believing that, you're just not believing that someone is gay, or someone is bi, whatever the case may be, or people don't believe that you are. You're like, what? They're like, what the hell? Like, when did this start? Like, when did this feeling come to you? Like, what is this? Like, they're confused as to like why, you're deciding to, not even decision, but maybe if you are a woman and men, like you just got tired of dating men that just, they weren't making any sense to you. It could be you were dealing with men who were like, they were just like really like into themselves too much. Or this could be a person, it could be like this individual, doesn't have to be an Aquarius, but this could be a person who is well known, very popular. This could be a person that's coming out and you're shocked by it. That could also be another situation, like someone's coming out as bi, or someone's coming out as gay, or whatever the case may be, lesbian. That could also be a shock. It could be a close friend of yours that I feel like you may have had dealings with, and maybe you're thinking, okay, this person has got to be into men or women, or something is going on there. But it's like they're finally coming out, and then that's why you feel this way. You're like, well, I actually have feelings for them. Like, I don't know how to feel now. Next card that's coming up is Oshala, also the sign of Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries, or an Aries is like your family. Aries, if you work side by side with one. I feel like this person, I'm getting like they're more like a counselor. This is some like a doctor, a counselor, a therapist. I feel like you're either seeking out one, or like your partner is, for whatever is going on here. Like you feel like maybe you feel like someone needs therapy. Maybe you need therapy, or you feel like you need therapy for whatever is going on here. Like I said, if there was some kind of energy here of financial insecurity, that could be like, constantly feeling like you or your partner needs to constantly be striving to be on top, like keeping, like holding that place and not to fall, kind of like a pyramid, not falling like to the last bottom of the pyramid is the kind of vibe that I get. So really trying your best to like stay on top of the food chain or you and your partner trying to stay like I said, by trying to portray some kind of image, like a celebrity image. This could be like hanging out with celebrities, spending time like in areas where celebrities frequent. Could also be another situation, so that you can kind of like make yourself like you're trying to introduce yourself to celebrities. You're telling celebrities what you do because you want to be in that light. You want to be in that world is what I'm getting here as well. Okay. But you don't want anything going on with like outside of that image. You don't want anything interfering with that image, basically, that you're trying, or whoever it is that's trying to hold or upkeep about you. 3 of Water is the next card. So like, yes, you are attending galas and performances and shows and all that kind of stuff. It could be, like I said, there are celebrities at these locations here. Okay, and you're trying to get noticed. They are trying to get your attention. I feel you may be trying to get celebrity recognition is the kind of feeling that I'm getting, or you are getting celebrity recognition. So that's kind of a cool thing. But whether that be like if you are like bisexual or trans or LGBTQ, it could be like maybe that's why. Like maybe you're advocating against that. Not against. I'm getting against. So maybe there is somebody that you're dealing with that is against it. You could be advocating for it. Whatever the case may be, but that may be what the event is for. If not that, it could just be like you are like surrounded by celebrities, like you're having a good time. Be careful of gossip as well. People, there may be jealousy around you, especially if you're getting invites to celebrity outings and parties, if that's the case. Okay, celebrities are people. All right, they are people as well. So don't think that that they're not kings and queens. They are people just like you and me. Okay. Next card is Oshun. So your beauty, you want to keep your upkeep. You want to look good for whatever is going on here at this event. You're getting your hair done. I'm getting like teeth. You're getting teeth done, like like veneers, or you're doing something with your teeth so that you can have a picture perfect smile if you are in front of camera. So if you are getting that kind of experience where you're getting pictures taken, that could also be another situation that you're dealing with as well. Your people are taking pictures of you because maybe you're beautiful, maybe you're modeling, you're looking into modeling as well. That's where the celebrity recognition could be coming from. Also, what I'm also feeling is that like you're maybe interacting with somebody who's like a beautician. Someone can give you a really good outlook as to like what to wear, how to look for something if you are modeling, if you're doing that kind of thing, as well as the kind of vibe that I get. This also feels like to me, don't try to like lose like a whole bunch of weight just to attain a certain body mass or whatever the case may be. Be careful of eating disorders. Don't do anything like that. That's not healthy. If that's what, if you know someone that's doing that, keep an eye out for that individual. I don't know if you're doing this, but just be careful with that those kind of vibes too as well. Okay, perfection, physical perfection is what's going on here. Like, you know, the upkeep, like I said, staying on top, staying looking good. You know, keeping yourself, you know, keeping yourself out there, but making sure that you look good while you're out there as well. Okay, Seven of Earth is the next card that's coming up. So whether you're male or female, you could just be doing it. You could just be somebody who you're popular, like you're getting a lot of attention is what it feels like. Okay, so whether that be like your partner is, you are, the both of you are, what this really is about is like the two of you or the whoever it is, or you are trying to keep your social status is very important in general here. Keeping up your social status and not letting it fall is basically what the feeling is that I get for you here. Okay, so Cancer, what is the overall outcome for the sign of Cancer for the week of July 3rd to July 9th, 2017? What is the overall outcome for the sign of Cancer for July 3rd to July 9th, 2017? Nine of Earth energies, what's going on here? So wishes being fulfilled. I'm gonna say financial wishes being fulfilled. If you did get if you did get a gig, congratulations. Whether that be modeling, fashion design, and things of that nature, you are doing fine in that case. I do feel like you are okay. You're fine. Like, this comes in to show that you are okay. Don't worry about the weight. Don't worry about the looks. Don't worry about keeping the social status. You're fine. Basically, your finances are fine. You're not losing a job. If anything, you're gaining popularity. You're gaining something here. A lot of gain is what's going on there. Okay, all right, Cancer, that concludes your reading. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please hit me up on email. Private readings are 30 for half an hour, 60 for an hour. Instagram available, and also PayPal available for Reiki training, readings, and general donation to the channel. Okay, so have a blessed week, Cancer. Okay, so take care. Bye.